Oh, and we're on live. Let me just. No one's on yet, so I will talk to myself. Put some music on, some background music. While I try and sort out Instagram Live. Come on. There we go. We got one person watching. Hello, whoever you are. Get the comments. Hello. Oh. I guess no one is turning up. That's okay. Let me just turn off the music. Yeah. All right. So I know no one is watching right now. That's cool. All good. I'm still gonna push through and continue. So, yeah, for everyone who's watching this pre-recorded, hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back for another episode of the Big Fat Yarns, where you've got your boy here talking to the camera all by himself. So sad. And no, it's all good. I'm going to be discussing a few things today. Um, for anyone who's going to watch later on. Of course, that's probably where most of it's gonna happen. It is. I don't know if a lot of people can tell, but it is stinking hot here in Australia, in Queensland, Australia. Very, very hot. Um. So yeah. Oh, I got one person. Yay! Hello, whoever's watching. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the Big Fat Yarns. I've done a little intro with no one watching, so um, yeah, welcome. Please feel free to interact with me in the chat. Where is this person watching from? From YouTube. Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, what am I going to be talking about today? Well, really the main thing that I wanted to discuss, I've got an announcement that I'm going to make on this pay on this live stream. But I'd like to have a few people on if people are going to jump on a bit later. So I guess to kickstart it, a few things have happened over the last few months with me. Um, basically, as of sorry, not May, November last year, I was on the carnivore diet for 2 years. hmm So that would have been my carniversary or whatever you want to label it. But yeah, have done the carnivore diet for 2 years. Which is amazing. Actually, it's there's a lot to, I guess, a lot to review and a lot to reflect on for me personally. Um, but there's also a lot to, you know, I guess express. I've learned a lot over the last 2 years. I have picked up a lot of things that um, has pretty much changed my perspective on how I live my life. But yeah, let's go with hang on, I've got someone here on Instagram Live. What's up, Jaquez? How you going, man? Hello. Hey, see ya. Welcome. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh, we got more people tuning in. Yay. I was by myself for about 5 minutes. um, yeah. Hey guys. Thank you for tuning in. Good morning. Good morning. Um, oh, it's all good. Hey, Mama Cracker. It's all good. Not a problem. Who let the dogs out? uh yeah. Yeah. So as I was saying, I had lovely, lovely. So yeah, I was saying that before anyone joined on, I've been on the carnivore diet for 2 years. So I think it would be a good time to actually just sort of share my thoughts around, how what my experience has been like, after 2 years. Um it's been, one heck of a journey, life-changing one, that's for sure. And life has just been completely different. I don't know how to, phrase it any better, but life is just completely different. Yeah. Yo, Joff, have you been lifting weights? This week? Yeah, I've been to the gym. I think I'm gonna go for another session today. Hmm. So yeah, I've been lifting weights, definitely. Um, yeah. Since being on the carnivore diet, um, from when I started in 2021, November 2021. Obviously the first 6 months of that, I experienced all of my I guess improvements in my health. As I've mentioned a lot of times in interviews, that's where probably majority of the changes occurred. So the weight loss, the um, you know relief of cardiovascular disease symptoms, um, all of that, and I feel like right now after the 2-year mark, I still continue to see changes in myself, and I guess the human body is very fluid and interacts with not just the diet but things around you. However, the thing that's stayed very consistent in the last 2 years has been my diet. Yeah, you got to see some definition, bro. So that's the first time I've ever flexed in front of a camera, and that wasn't even a good flex. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, arms wise, I don't really focus so much on don't even focus so much on putting on muscle mass. You know, I focus more on strength training. So what I've been tracking is numbers that I you know push in the gym. So yeah, not enough, bruh. I know. I wish I could do more. I wish I could train more. I really do, but I really don't have the time. And I'm trying to be as efficient as I can in my you know my routine in life, but I simply cannot do any more than right now 2 to 4 sessions a week. Mm. Mm. Yeah, yeah. I, you know lifting weights for me has always been about you know strength. But I mean, look, each to their own. That's not saying that I don't like to, obviously obtain some sort of aesthetics and physique. I just focus a lot more on the strength side of things. Yeah, but yeah, after the 6 months, I'm just trying to think of any changes that's happened in carnivore. All right, let's jump in. Only work out 40 minutes straight with only a 20-second break. Yeah, hey, that's the way to go. Um, as in, trying to, I guess, be efficient in the gym and be efficient in your training. Uh, that's how I like to train as well. Is the less time you spend and the higher the intensity, the more you'll get out of that session. I think so. So yeah, definitely. A lion stretches, sprints, eats, and sleeps. So I guess we're lions now. Whoa. Hey, how you doing, Raina? What's going on? What is going on? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. The 90% nutrition and 10% exercise. Remember that. Oh yeah, I could agree with that. Definitely. Oh, oh guys, it's super hot here, and my air conditioning is failing me right now. So apologies. I'm gonna be guzzling this water all throughout this live stream. You know, I was actually, hey Raina, I was actually thinking back on the food challenge that we did, the live stream. For those who don't know, I went onto Raina's channel for a live stream, and we had a competition on who can eat the most. What is it? Who could eat the most eggs in under? Was it 10 minutes? I can't remember. Um, but yeah, this chick here, man, Raina, she beat me. Carnivore RN. I lost. So I think I'm in need for a bit of a rematch and a redemption. Raina, when we've got when you've got some time, or if you wanna accept this challenge again, let's go sort it out. Let's hash it out. Oh dear. Scrambled? No, we did boiled eggs. Well, wait, I did. Yeah, I did boiled eggs, and Raina had the bacon as well. Mm. Oh, I remember. It was the ground eggs. Sorry, it was I had ground beef and eggs. Raina had bacon and eggs. Um, yeah, and she had the chili too. So, but yeah, as I was telling Raina, I'm not a fan of bacon. Sue me. It was hilarious. It was hilarious, and I remember too. You weren't feeling the greatest either. You were just coming from a bit of a sickness as well. So yeah, I was very surprised, man. You got yeah you had me there. Hey, what? Let's make it a three-way. Let's make it a challenge. We'll all do it on a live stream. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my god, boiled. I love boiled eggs. I love boiled eggs so much. Hey Rick, duck eggs? Nah, these were chicken eggs. I had extra large chicken eggs and 500 grams of ground beef. Mm-hmm. Any excuse to scarf down some eggs and bacon, I take it? Oh, a quick question, guys. Just a little bit of a, you know, icebreaker or trivial question. Um, if you had to pick one and get rid of another, what would it be? Bacon or eggs? We're aiming for a dozen, I believe. Yeah, we're aiming for a dozen. I got down about 8 eggs in 10 minutes, and I think Raina finished the whole dozen from memory. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't seen it, but I'll check it out. Cool Hand Luke with the Great Egg Eating Challenge. Okay. When do I want to make it happen? Whenever, guys. Hey, it's uh open invitation. Open invitation. Whoever wants to join in, let's do it. Jaquez, let's sort it out. Let's figure out when we're free. We'll tee it up with Reina. I'm just gonna type the question in here. Bacon or eggs? For me, it's obvious with me. I'm not a fan of bacon, so eggs. It is. Bacon goes. It goes. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, get rid of bacon. Another one. Yeah, don't eat bacon, but I'm always looking for eggs. Yeah, man. Um, hey, look. I do like the taste of bacon sometimes, and on the occasion. Mm. Eggs all the way. Yay. So that's what 4-0 for eggs. Mm. You can do more with them. You know what? Eggs are, I would say, the most versatile food you can have on the carnivore diet. There is so much you can do. Yeah, basically. Depends on who's cooking the bacon. Yeah, because I like my bacon extra, extra, extra crispy. Uh None of and it can't be in the air fryer. It's got to actually be, cooked in lard. Um, yeah. Pig skins over bacon. Ooh, man. You know what? I've actually got some pork belly right now. I'm going to make something called well, we call it in the Philippines lechon kawali. See, I know you know what that is, but it's basically pork belly I'm cooking. I've you know, salted it and kind of dehydrated it, and I'm gonna chuck it in, throw it in the pan for a shallow fry, get it nice and crispy. Mm. Yeah. Mm. I don't eat bacon too, but we have thin strips of pork. Yeah. No seasonings, exactly. Heart attack style. Yep. Yeah, let's do it, guys. We're jumping on the bandwagon. Yeah. Me too. Me too. Mm. Love lechon. Um, yeah, so that I'm hungry now thinking about it. So yeah, what was I gonna what was I gonna talk about? Any questions, guys? Anything you guys want to talk about? Anything that's come up during the week? Any juicy topics? Man, I'm not gonna grab another water quickly. Oh, have I heard of the heart attack grill? No, I have not. Has anyone heard what a heart attack grill is? Hmm, never heard of it. But yeah, you know what, guys? Also, it's apparently Heart Health Month. So here in Australia, we've got uh, sort of raising awareness for heart health research or heart disease research, and it's it's basically a way to promote awareness on heart disease research. So I think I'm going to get involved in that. A Las Vegas heart attack grill. No, please care to explain, guys. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, what is the heart attack grill? Hang on, let me just Google it. Oh, it's a restaurant. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's a food. It's a fast food joint. Hmm. Okay. So it's obviously not a carnivore thing. Oh dear. I'm reading it now. I've got it up on the screen. Okay. Hey, Susie. Welcome. 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 Yeah, I use no plants on my burgers too. I actually yeah, I used to that was a big thing for me was burger patties. It was sort of my staple when I first started carnivore. Used to just do the beef patties. Um and I used to do the carnivore bun and cheese. That was my staple. Mm, yeah. Was it the meat though? Was it the beef? I wonder. Even the buns are carnivore. Yeah, man, that's the way to go. Yeah, that explains a lot of it. Mm, mm. But yeah, heart health month, guys. So if you are in social media and you want to share stuff about heart health, I would I mean you can do whatever you want, but I'm gonna be posting some things up. Might cause a bit of a stir, but hey, pretty much everything that we do in the carnivore diet or the low carb keto space contradicts a lot of the so-called heart health research. Hmm. I mean, Rick here has been on carnivore for what, 40 years? Hmm. And all that saturated fat that he would have been consuming should have blocked up his arteries, right? Should have. But no, no, no. Hmm. Did you move with your ducks yet? Oh, do I have a Shake Shack? I've tried Shake Shack once when I went to the US. Not a fan, to be honest. Not a fan. And I don't recommend any sort of fast food joints actually on the carnivore diet. I mean, I don't promote it either. So that's a question for you guys. What's you guys' take on people, eating or in fast food joints like McDonald's on the carnivore diet? For me, I honestly think it's you do you sort of thing. Like I have nothing against people choosing to eat at a fast food joint if they choose to. Um, but you know, let's be real with it. It's not the best option if you want to be going on a carnivore diet when it comes to your health. Um, you know, the thing that you're not going to be that you can't avoid when eating a McDonald's beef patty is the seed oils. Um, Regardless of what they say, you can ask them not to add any seasonings into the grill or the pan. They've already seasoned it with seed oils. So yeah, but if it's truly your only resource that you can obtain, um, you know, you know, animal products, then I would say go for it. It's better than a lot of options out there, but at the end of the day, but still, I wouldn't promote eating a carnivore diet by just eating you know McDonald's beef patties or um, yeah, Shake Shack beef patties. Mm, mm. So how do you guys know if the beef has uh do you guys just ask for the plain beef patties? Like I'm very weary when I order beef patties from any other fast food joint if it's not McDonald's. At least with McDonald's, I know that they state in their ingredient list that their meat only contains it's 100% beef, salt, and the seasonings are salt and pepper with and they do season with oil. So at least you've cut out a whole bunch of other things. Yeah, not an everyday thing, but again, yeah, if it's all you can afford as well, because yeah, McDonald's beef patties, I some people it might be the only thing that they can have access to. I heard, I forgot from where I've heard this, but there was someone who, a younger person who uh, basically could only get, you know, the meat he was eating from McDonald's because of his accessibility to it. So, it was the cheapest option for him. So, yeah. Really? And yeah, you're probably the only person I know in the carnival community that cooks in their car. Oh, in the car engine, sorry. Yeah. In and out, the Flying Dutchman. You have no idea what that is. Let me have a look at that. Is it wait, it's literally just the beef patties and cheese, right? Oh, with the onion, sorry, with the onion. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, if I'm traveling distance or if I've got um an outing or a party that I'm going to and I haven't prepared to eat beforehand or I just couldn't eat beforehand, yeah, I'm going to McDonald's. getting some beef patties, or I just fast. Started carnivore in September and haven't had fast food since. Wow. September when? This September? Or no, it wasn't it 2 years ago you started carnivore diet? I'm a cracker. I had a bad reaction once when ordering beef patties. They gave us buns which we threw away, but I think it had some gluten exposure, anxiety attack afterwards. Yeah, you know what? I sometimes don't feel great after eating patties from McDonald's. Sometimes I just don't feel great. Mm, mm. Yeah, we got no In and Out here in Australia. I've seen you cook something on your in your engine. I'm pretty sure it was wasn't it the iguana that you cooked from memory? I have watched that video. I think, correct? Mm, right, September 2023, and no beef, no fast food burgers since. That's great, awesome stuff. Keep it up, if you can. Mm. Okay. Anyways, so seeing as I got more people here now, a couple of things that I do want to announce in this channel because I've been working on some things in the background. I've been uh doing a bit of searching and looking up how I can, I guess, how do I say this? I've been working on some endeavors in the background, and so as many of you guys know, I'm a registered nurse right now, and that is my profession. I work as an RN, and I care for patients, and obviously that's my um, full time job. That is what I do. I have decided to take on a new endeavor to study to become a nutrition health coach. So basically, you know, sometime last year, I was thinking about actually, this is going back a little bit more, hopping into the carnivore diet. You obviously learn a lot of things about health and nutrition and how so many things are wrong in the healthcare system. It took a hard toll on me you know, mentally as a registered nurse because there's a lot of things that don't align with with the care that we provide with the patients, and unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do to change, policies, procedures, and whatnot, and how healthcare is being delivered. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone, make sure it's. So yeah, it's a new endeavor for me because, well, the way I look at it is, as a registered nurse, I'm very passionate about what I do. I love looking after people and patients, and improving their quality of life. That's never going to change. That's never, that's a whole, you know I guess, drive in me to, I guess, my purpose in what I feel like I'm fulfilling. So I've but with in saying that, the patients that I do see, um you know while they come into the healthcare system to obviously improve their health and to get better. There's not a lot when it comes to human nutrition that I think will benefit them, um, in the healthcare space, basically. Um, yeah, basically that's it. I think I can do a lot more outside of nursing when it comes to preventing people to ending up in hospital in the first place. And I think that's where the battle is when it comes to healthcare. It's not necessarily all the it shouldn't have to be in the hospitals where people are already coming in sick. It should start outside, changing people's lifestyles, helping them with making right choices in nutrition. So yeah, that's why I've decided to take on that new challenge. So I've been studying now for about 2 months under the Primal Health Institute. So that is my new endeavor. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to announce in the channel. Obviously, I'm still studying, so it's a work in progress. It is different from what I do as a nurse. Very cool indeed, man. I'm guzzling this water in this heat. Um, I want to work with people who actually are wanting to make those lifestyle changes. Um, in promoting and also in line with promoting the carnivore diet. How long of a course? You know what? I think it's about 6 months. Yeah, it's a 6 month course. It's under the Primal Health Institute. Kind of heard from it from it was Nisha Berry. I came across it in her channel, and I've been asking around and doing my due diligence in asking people about health coaches and what their role is, what they do, and I think it's something that resonates with what I'm trying to fulfill and achieve. And it's to help people with lifestyle changes, helping them make decisions, and guiding them towards making better choices in what they eat. Yeah. Hmm. So yeah, that's watch the space. That is a watch the space sort of thing. Yeah. And a lot of it obviously is driven from my own personal experience. Like um my personal anecdote is meaningful to me, and I think that people can also benefit from the things that I have also done. And but that's not just limited to me as well. That seems to be the experience for a lot of people in the keto carnivore space. Hmm. Yeah. So I am picking brains of people online, and watching, learning, developing new skill sets. Hmm. All right. Anything else to talk about today? What is my insight about cheating on a carnivore diet? Well, um, my thing is this. I would say not a lot of people are being truthful that they are doing a fully 100% carnivorous diet. Uh, and that's not calling out people as liars, but you know, even for myself, like I cannot say that I'm doing a carnivore diet properly because I drink coffee. And technically, if you want to frame it that way, I've been cheating on the carnivore diet because I drink coffee. It's not it's not a carnivorous food. However, I think you know the the end goal for most people is not to be on the carnivore diet, but it's to improve their health and well-being. Yeah. it's to improve their life, um, how they live their life, and how they feel basically. If it means cheating once or twice here or there, knowing that the consequences are valid. Say you drink coffee, you know that it's not good for you, but you drink it anyway, then that's fine. That's the person's individual choice. Um, and you know, it's yeah. I don't look at. I try not to look at the diet itself as the problem, but there are some things that people can do to work on ameliorating the decisions as to why they want to eat outside of what's considered a carnivore diet. And it might be that some people just have there are some people that aren't tolerant to be on a carnivore diet at this stage. The way that I look at it too is that a lot of us have spent most of our lives eating a standard mixed macro diet. We've insulted our body for decades. And so to think that we'll just change everything and to change our habits when we've built these neural pathways over, our our lifespan, to think that that will all change in the span of a year, 2 years. Um, I don't think it's that easy. I mean, I still have cravings, and I tell people that I have not. I'm a lot better at controlling my cravings than I was 2 years ago. Nevertheless, I still get them. I still get cravings. Um, and it's up to people. It's up to you how you want to perceive what people think about you or how you think about yourself. So that was a very long-winded answer to the question, but basically, uh, cheating on a carnivore diet, it happens. It happens a lot. Mm. What are you guys' thoughts on eating foods outside of the carnivore diet whilst claiming on being on a carnivore diet? Yeah, I just think that we shouldn't really focus on that. Rather than focus on the diet itself. Let's focus on the end journey for that person and be helpful for each other. But if you're going to be promoting that, it's okay to eat carbs and eat fruits, um, but still say that this is a carnivore diet, then it's yeah. My my cravings are more for crunchy, but I don't care for crunchy meat. Nice, nice. So crunchy foods, just the texture of it, like biscuits or crackers. Let me just look at Instagram. Anyone? So I'm so sorry, Instagram. I've got you on the screen now. Can carnivore help with cysts? My wife got diagnosed with a cyst on her right ovary. Look, I can't give any medical or nutritional advice, obviously, but when it comes to um, certain anecdotes online, I think I've heard people say they have um, improved somehow their cysts. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Look, I probably need to look into it a little bit more. But yeah, that's probably something you need to speak to a medical professional about or someone with expertise in that area. Mm. Hang on. Yeah, yeah. Look, so the way I like to, I guess, curb any sort of cravings, and I learned this from watching a person by the name of Pim Johnson. I watched her channel long ago, before the carnivore diet actually. Um, she was talking about planning for when you're going to, I guess, go off your diet plan to curb some, to curb some of the cravings that you have. So, basically, if you know you're gonna, if you know you can't control your your cravings, say for example, I cannot control my urges to drink coffee, then I'll plan for it, at a, whatever that time frame may be. If it's, you know, in a few hours, I'm gonna plan to drink coffee, and then after that, I'll make a plan for when I'm going to be drinking coffee next. And so the way I've done it is you know, and I did this with alcohol. I planned when I was going to cheat and go off rails on my carnivore diet. Okay, I'm going to be drinking alcohol next week, and then after that drink, I'm going to plan when I'm going to drink next. Okay, and so it sort of just kept extending until I've planned, basically to give up alcohol for a year, and then the next time I would drink alcohol would be on my birthday, which was, a year from when I made that plan, and I did that. That's a sort of way to get around, I guess, sort of cravings. You sort of give yourself a bit of a reward. It's a sort of reward treat thing. Pork rinds almost satisfy the crunch. Yeah. Do you make your own pork rinds? Ooh, I think I'll be doing that today as well. You eat carnivore consistently? Yeah, me too. You know what, Susie? It always triggers the cravings for me. Anytime I have carbs, I'm definitely an abstainer. I definitely, have tendencies that will, lead me to not eating in moderation. I just cannot. Like, for example, a few weeks ago, I had some, you know what? I don't know what it was that, um what the trigger was, but I saw a piece of fresh bread. So yeah, we had pandesal in the house, and I smelt it, and I had this craving, so I thought I'll have one, and I tried, and I had a bite of it. I could not control it. I had two or three, bread rolls. Um, yeah, it does, definitely does. Anytime I eat carbohydrates, with all the experiences I've had, it will trigger cravings. Hmm. Yeah. So I think, guys, it's I'm starting to get hungry now thinking about food. I have to break my fast. It's been 24 hours. Make your own pork rinds. Yeah, it is. It's a good idea. You can do it through air fryer if you've got one. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, look, it's about 48 minutes in, and your boy here is getting hungry. I'm ready to eat. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much for, supporting these live stream sessions. Um, Thank you for interacting with me, guys. Mama Cracker, uh, Sia, Susie, Jaquez, Rick, El Carnivore on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for interacting. Um, really do appreciate it. And also Arena, who's probably not here anymore. Thank you. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week in my next live stream. So anyone that wants to plan anything, anyone available next week, come and hit me up. Jaquez, if you want to do that food challenge, maybe we'll tee something up with uh with Reina. We'll see how that goes, huh? But yeah, guys, if you like the video, if you like the live stream, please give it a thumbs up, give it a, comment if you're watching later on, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next live stream. See ya.